Hey guys, what is up? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be installing a headliner shelf using the kit and parts from Vanlife. Now, their kit does come with a template for the birch plywood, which I think is going to save a ton of time, because if you're building a van, you know that getting around all of those funky corners can take ages. So, I'm super excited to try out their kit today. It also came with some steel plates that are powder coated, so they're all ready to get installed in the van, and should make this process a lot faster. In total, this kit came out to about $120, which I think is really reasonable considering the amount of time that it's going to save me, in addition to just not having access or quick access to tools that would have allowed me to fabricate these plates myself. I'm trying to get a couple of different projects done this weekend, so let's get right into it. As I was mentioning, one of the biggest perks of the Vanlife kit is that they give you this template. I'm going to go ahead and try to use 3 factory edges, but I am going to space it up from the bottom a little bit just because I wanted to extend the depth of the shelf. You'll see why in a little bit, but this is going to end up deading into my side cabinets and allowing everything to be on one plane, or at least a very similar plane. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out, place it on the plywood, and get to tracing. Alright you guys, so now that I have everything cut and sanded, I'm going to go ahead and install these 2 brackets. Again, these are from the Vanlife kit. They're going to save me a ton of time because all I'm going to have to do is unscrew these guys here, which I'll show you in a minute, put these plates up, and then I should be able to slide the plywood right in to make sure that it's the right size. I'll be using this 7mm nut driver, I believe it is called. You'll see the end here, and this fits perfectly into the factory screws that are holding that plastic piece that you guys see up there up right now. So I'm going to go ahead and take that down and then install the plates. Alright, this is in here. It's super secure. I'm literally pulling down on it and it's not going anywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat this process on the other side. Now that I have both of these guys secured, everything's installed. Alright, so now that everything is set in place, what I went ahead and did was cut the flange that's going to attach, oh, I guess you can't see it, right up at the top edge here. And that is going to prevent my stuff from sliding out if I ever hit my brakes. Well, I guess I hit my brakes. If I ever hit them hard, it will prevent things from flying out. Now, I do plan on storing some pretty lightweight stuff up here. A blanket, a camp chair, extra pillows, things like that. So I'm not too concerned, but I definitely don't want to have things falling down all the time. It would just be annoying and a huge hassle. So I went ahead and cut this piece. It's about 2.5 inches wide, but only about 1 inch to 1.5 inches is actually going to be sticking up, preventing my things from sliding forward. And that's because the other 1/2 inch that's sitting below the piece of ply is going to serve as a block for a track that I'm going to run my curtains down. Now earlier I just had them secured to the ceiling and that was fine, but what I'm really hoping to do is hide them a little bit more so I don't have to look at the big rings all the time, as well as to keep as much light out of the front cab at night when I have lights on in the van as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and get the nail gun set up. I'm going to have to ask for some help to make sure I keep that ledge consistent, and I'm going to get this attached. Not going anywhere. Alright you guys, so the shelf is now in. As you can see, I did put a much bigger lip on here. Don't mind the dog in the background. He's just sitting here and wants to be involved in the action. But I got this lip up here. Obviously I have not finished it yet or put the track on the bottom for my curtains, but eventually they will live back here. You won't be able to see the track, and I'm honestly just super happy with how it came out. The next steps with this are going to be to finish it. Obviously I'm going to go ahead and seal it, and I've decided to just paint it to match the rest of the van instead of doing a material like I've seen other people do. The main reason there just being that I'm a messy person, and having something up here permanently that is cloth makes me a little bit nervous because I want to make sure that I can easily wipe it down and that it's not going to be, susceptible to mold or moisture issues. Again, Vanlife saved me so much time. This is not sponsored in any way, just really happy with their products and definitely would recommend using them if you're looking to do a similar project. I'll go ahead and link the tools and products that I used down below in the description in case you want to check them out for yourself. I hope that this was helpful and that if you are taking on a headliner shelf design project of your own, that you're able to reference this if you get stuck. So thank you so much for being here today. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did and want to see more of my van build process, make sure to subscribe down below to see more videos every week. I'll see you guys next time.